A local De Pere kid could win a championship belt for his hair. Finn Hatch is in the final round of the USA Mullet Championship. He says his mullet excitement was fueled by seeing last year's mullet competition. So Finn receives, if he wins, a cash prize and several prize packages from the tournament sponsors, as well as an exclusive championship trophy. You can vote for him on mulletchamp.com. What do you think?
Is it
glorious, luscious?
Yes. Is it required that if you have a mullet that you have to have those like Randy Macho Man
The
savage
big
glasses?
I feel like it seems like it, right? They go together.
Yeah, the most important accessory, I guess.
Right.